In the heart of Seattle, a 36-story glass tower rises into the skyline, a symbol of corporate ambition and a testament to the empire built by Jeff Bezos. Amazon, the company that started as a modest online bookstore in 1994, has transformed into a global behemoth, redefining how the world shops, works, and even thinks. Its presence is inescapable. Packages arrive on doorsteps within hours, cloud services power entire industries, and voice assistants sit quietly in homes, always listening. Amazon has woven itself into the fabric of modern life. But behind the convenience, speed, and innovation lies a deeper, darker truth. Amazon's rapid rise to dominance is built on an intricate web of aggressive business tactics, labor exploitation, environmental harm, and a relentless pursuit of data control. It is a company that sells efficiency and ease, yet demands everything from those within its grasp: workers, businesses, governments, and consumers alike. The cost of this empire is hidden behind a sleek user interface, but for those who look closer, the cracks in the foundation are impossible to ignore. The company's most glaring controversy is its treatment of workers. The warehouses, known internally as fulfillment centers, are the beating heart of Amazon's retail operations. Inside, employees race against algorithms, their every movement monitored by AI-driven systems designed to maximize efficiency. The expectation? Unrelenting speed. Workers are expected to scan and move over 300 items per hour, barely allowed a moment to breathe. Bathroom breaks are scrutinized, and reports have surfaced of employees urinating in bottles or skipping meals to avoid missing quotas. If productivity falls, automated systems can issue warnings or even terminations without human oversight. The human cost of this relentless efficiency is staggering. Injury rates at Amazon warehouses are nearly double the industry average, with repetitive stress injuries and exhaustion-related conditions plaguing employees. In some fulfillment centers, the injury rate is so severe that ambulances are stationed outside during peak seasons, waiting for the inevitable collapses. Despite public outcry, Amazon's approach remains largely unchanged because in its eyes, workers are replaceable and efficiency is paramount. But warehouse workers are not the only ones subject to Amazon's crushing demands. Delivery drivers, many of whom work under Amazon's independent contractor model, face similarly brutal conditions. With routes determined by algorithmic planning, drivers are forced to make hundreds of stops per shift with little room for error. Reports of drivers skipping meals, speeding to meet quotas, and even relieving themselves in bags have emerged. Those who fail to meet expectations risk termination, often delivered via automated messages with no human recourse. Amazon's obsession with efficiency extends beyond labor; it shapes its entire approach to business. The company's monopoly-like control over online commerce has decimated small businesses and traditional retailers. By collecting vast amounts of marketplace data, Amazon can identify profitable third-party products, create its own versions, and undercut competitors, driving them out of business. In 2020, an antitrust investigation revealed that Amazon had deliberately used seller data to gain a competitive advantage, despite publicly denying such practices for years. For the businesses that remain, survival often means submission. Amazon's marketplace fees have steadily increased, cutting deeper into the profits of third-party sellers who rely on the platform. Those who refuse to comply risk algorithmic suppression, where their products mysteriously vanish from search results. The message is clear: Amazon dictates the rules and everyone else must play along. But Amazon's influence doesn't stop at commerce; it extends into the very infrastructure of the internet. Amazon Web Services, AWS, powers nearly one-third of the internet, hosting everything from streaming platforms to government databases. This dominance gives Amazon an unseen but unparalleled level of control. Outages at AWS have brought down entire portions of the internet, a stark reminder that much of the digital world relies on a single corporate entity. With this control comes responsibility, yet Amazon's track record on privacy is far from reassuring. Alexa, the company's voice assistant, sits in millions of homes, always listening for its wake word. But in 2019, reports surfaced that Amazon employees and contractors had access to recordings, reviewing audio clips, including those accidentally triggered to improve AI models. Consumers had unknowingly invited a corporate surveillance device into their most intimate spaces. The company's use of surveillance extends to its own workers. Amazon has patented wristbands designed to track warehouse employees' hand movements, ensuring they stay productive. It has also implemented AI-powered cameras in delivery vans, monitoring drivers for distractions and flagging unsafe behavior in real time. Employees have reported feeling constantly watched, with some describing the work environment as dystopian. Amazon's environmental record is another contradiction. The company boasts ambitious sustainability goals, pledging to be carbon neutral by 2040. Yet its operations tell a different story. With millions of packages shipped daily, Amazon is one of the largest contributors to packaging waste. Cardboard consumption has skyrocketed, and while the company has made strides in using recycled materials, its overall environmental footprint remains immense. Even more troubling is Amazon's approach to climate activism within its own ranks. In 2019, thousands of Amazon employees signed an open letter demanding stronger climate policies. The company's response? Firing several employees who spoke out publicly, reinforcing a culture where dissent is punished rather than encouraged. Despite mounting criticism, Amazon continues to expand. It has entered the healthcare industry, acquiring online pharmacy PillPack and launching its own telehealth services. It has moved into entertainment, buying MGM Studios to bolster its streaming service. It has even begun experimenting with cashierless grocery stores, eliminating human labor entirely. With each new venture, Amazon's reach extends further, embedding itself deeper into everyday life. The question is no longer whether Amazon will shape the future, it already has. The real question is, at what cost? Convenience has a hidden price, one paid by overworked employees, struggling small businesses, and an increasingly surveilled society. Amazon's empire is built on more than just efficiency and innovation, it is built on power. And power, once consolidated, is rarely given up willingly. As consumers, we have become dependent on Amazon's speed, selection, and seamless service. But in doing so, we have also given it unprecedented control. The choice before us is whether we continue to feed the machine or demand something better. Because if history has shown us anything, unchecked power does not simply fade, it expands, consuming everything in its path.